Hello, everybody. We are live. We are walking the store. Sky's beautiful today. A cloud in sight. The weather's been rainy and nasty, and it's funny. We actually have more. It feels like more heat. This sun feels like more heat now, and we're in October. We're almost in November. Our, our summer was not as hot. It's probably not hotter now. It just probably feels that way because it's supposed to be colder now. But we had. I haven't checked the weather today, but during the summer we had days it was like 88, 91, and that's not even hot here. There's people complaining about it being hot, and I'm like, yeah, this year was not hot. But we are walking and trying to not get hit by cars. I actually don't know what that plant is with the orange on top. Someone might know what that is. That's the woods. I don't see any animals. Tends to be a lot of animals in there, but you just walk by like this, you're not likely to see them. You kind of got to go in there. Some animals come out at night, like coyotes and owls and bears. We got all that. But I found if I don't have my flash on, it's harder to see them. They do a good job hiding in the shadows. Yeah, they cleaned up this yard. This yard was, I don't know if I ever got it in my videos or my lives. This yard was grown up. I don't know who did it or why. You can kind of tell by the front of the house how bad it was grown up. But that don't even look as bad as it did. It was completely abandoned, so everything was completely left go. But it kills me. You can see all kinds of spots where the edging, weed eating, lawn mowing wasn't done in certain spots very well. You kind of, in those ditches, you kind of got to get down in those ditches. Surprised me how they do so much work, and yet there's little parts of it that aren't done very well. If you've ever done that kind of work, you can recognize if they don't do it. We're gonna walk right over here, see if we can get. Yeah, I don't see anything. We do have squirrels and raccoons and things like that. I don't even see the squirrels. They, being that it's almost November, they might be getting, I don't know if they call it hibernation with squirrels, but they get, because here in Florida, I don't think it's cold enough to truly be hibernating, but they tend to be less active after November. So I don't know if they're storing up food, getting ready to not be as active, but the squirrels are not near as active. You can see here, there's like an ocean of green leaves and plants, but here in Florida, parts of it you can walk in, but parts of that will sink. There's swamp in there. And so if you're ever in Florida and you're walking in the woods like that, you will sink. So be careful if you're walking in places like that. Because it looks like, because plants are growing there, it looks like, here's an elephant here. This is good. There's a couple of them. There's some of them there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, there's a couple different species there, but here's the big ones. The big elephant ears right there. Last couple of days I've seen osprey flying. I don't know if we'll see any of them today, but I'll try to pay attention to the sky to do that for you. This is the sky where I usually get the really beautiful, all the pinks and purples and oranges in the sky. That's where I get those shorts from. Over there on the other side of the highway right there, all that swamp too. If you go behind, there's water there. I might be able to get video. Sometimes I travel in the evening. Right now we're during the day. Actually, I didn't even mean to cross. I meant to stay on that side of the road because the store I'm going to is on that side of the road. But we made it this far. We're trying to not get hit by a car. That's important. If you ever are walking and there's cars, don't go. Wait till there's no cars. Don't think. I've been hit by cars. Don't think that you can just walk. Be careful. If you don't have experience walking, if there's cars, don't chance it. Wait till there's no cars. I know it might sound silly. Okay, yeah, right there. Right in there, I don't know if you can see, that is swamp. I don't even know what kind of, these, when they start growing, these are actually weeds. Even though they're like 15, 20 feet now, they're actually just weeds. I found some yesterday in my pots when I was weeding the pots. Some of them were like a foot or two, but yeah, they're just a weed, and they'll grow into, I don't know what those are called. I don't have the plant identifier on this phone, so I don't know. Usually I have a plant identifier and I can identify everything. But yeah, that's a real beautiful sky right there. Yeah, that sun is kicking it. I think it's only 10 or 11 in the morning. And the sun's already kicking it. If you've got a job where you got to be on a roof, or a job where you're digging ditches, today'd be a hot day, even though I haven't looked at the weather. There's what looks to be a path. Some of these paths you got to be careful because homeless people and criminals use these paths to hide in the woods. So some of these paths you got to be careful. But that looks like a path right there. Oh, we got 3 people. Hello, everybody. Feel free to comment down below. We are walking into the store in Florida. It was actually supposed to be on the other side of the road, so we may cross back in a minute. I actually went to the wrong side of the road. These plants here don't eat that. I don't know what that's called. I don't have my plant identifier on me, but those are poisonous. Don't eat those. Don't listen to people if they tell you to eat those. Don't eat them. We're in the shade now, thank God. But the sun, it's funny, we're in October and the sun is coming out now. It has not been that hot this year. Usually in Florida it's very hot. We've had like 80s and low 90s. And the mosquitoes, believe it or not, are coming out now. They haven't been bad this year at all, so it's really bizarre. Usually by July or August, they're crazy. I don't know how that's affected plants for other people. That's a dog. If you see the chicken is it might be a rooster. The chicken is the one you really gotta worry about, but that's the dog. I don't know if we'll see the chicken. He might be asleep. Yeah, I don't see the chicken. The chicken is the one you really gotta worry about. Feel free to comment down below. Like and subscribe. Oh, he painted them. He painted them green. Them chairs and table wasn't green. They look good now. I don't know if he's trying to sell them. He's got banana trees over there. I got banana trees. He's got banana trees. He's good with plants too. He knows what he's doing. He makes moonshine that'll knock you out. So yeah, we're probably gonna cross back over because the stores we want to go to are on the other side of the highway. I'm so used to traveling on this side that I went ahead and went over the highway over here, and that's not even what side I want to be on. There's a retention pond over here that might have some animals in it, but during the day, not so much. There's armadillos at night. But with the sun kicking butt like this, the animals might be like, nope. It even smells like fall. Yeah, once you're past October, it definitely, it's weird because you can tell it's fall, but it's hot now. I'm guessing 91, which really isn't that hot, but it sure feels it because this year has not been that hot. And now they were in fall. Oh, hey, we got Phoenix. If you are enjoying the channel content, hit that like. Thank you. Thank you. We are in the street in Florida. We're in what's called a median. Strongly suggest if you do walk, that was a cop. I hope you don't care about me jaywalking. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you're walking like this, the median gives you a place where, like, if you need to check your phone or if you need to like get something out of your pocket, the median is fairly safe as long as it's got grass in it, as long as it's a true physical median. If it's, some of them don't have like a grass area. They're just like lines. People will go drive right through that if they'll hit you. If it's a median, it doesn't have like actual physical, like you want the curbs, you want the grass, you like that. You're in that, you're fairly safe. Now you could still get hit if someone comes up over that curb, but if you need a minute and you're in the median and someone's trying to call you on the phone or something, that's a fairly safe place if you're trying to travel and you can get on your phone for a second because you're in the median. And then cross when you get a chance, because you don't want to cross when there's cars. So the median gives you a fairly, I wouldn't say 100%, but the median gives you a fairly safe if you are traveling like that on foot. A lot of people don't do it. A lot of people, they just drive cars, and I drive cars. I'm fine with driving cars, but it's different when you walk. You don't see things like this. Yeah, this is swamp. There's water in there. I don't know if you can tell. There's plants in, there's water. And if you're a landscaper, I don't know why whoever they're hiring, they need to fire them and hire me, because I'm pissed. I'm looking for a job. You got people doing work like this. They got to get in there with a weed eater. I don't care if it's wet or not. You got to get water boots. You should be able to reach that with a weed eater. And yeah, a weed eater should do that. Yeah. So the people they're hiring suck a lot. Like this, all this here. Yeah, you got to get in there with a weed eater, because otherwise it's all going to get all balked up. You see that wherever there's those drainage ditches, you can tell by that concrete there. And yeah, there's water there too. Unfortunately, there's a lot of trash. People throw a lot of trash. And then there's the woods. And I grew up right over there. I'm only a half a mile away from where I grew up, and just a half a mile. And there's woods there. As a kid, I was in them woods. But behind this store, I don't know if we'll even see it, but behind this store is one of the places you gotta be real careful, because that's where the homeless criminals got camps. That's one of the places. There's a couple around here. And we do not want to run into homeless criminals. I haven't seen a station wagon like that in a while. You don't see too many station wagons anymore. I think that's an older one. Hey, baby. What am I doing? What is in this woods? There's all kinds of animals. A lot of this is Florida protected wetlands, so any of the woods we have around here, most of it is protected. And so there's bears. We have coyotes now where I live, which is like a half a mile away from here. And so like a lot of it is protected, thank God. They've actually lifted it, so they're building a lot of these areas now. And what happens is, if they build, then I'm about to show you some more woods. But yeah, if they build houses and stores and stuff, then the animals got to move to another place. So that's how you end up with, like, if you get a little innocent neighborhood and you end up with like 10 bears in your neighborhood, that's where them 10 bears come from. Is they lifted what parts of it are protected. Some of it is no longer protected. So what I'm showing you is still like they're not allowed to build there because it's protected for animals, basically. So thank God there's still what you call conservation, and there's still areas where it's protected. Partly because you can't build on it. When the Publix across the highway, it's been at least 20 years now since they built that. But when they built it, they had to put in concrete because there's actually stress fractures you can see on the walls where it actually sunk because it's swamp. Like all this is swamp. If you built on this, you'd have to put a lot of concrete in the ground because it'll sink. It looks like ground, but you would think if trees can grow on it, it must be ground. But if you go to walk on it, parts of it, yes, you can walk in it, but your feet will kind of sink. It's not. If you go to walk through there, you might hit a spot where the ground sinks a little. But yeah, this is the woods I was talking about where if you go back in here, this is where the criminal, you can tell by the amount of trash right around here. This is where the criminal homeless people, the police have done a pretty good job cleaning them up. But yeah, if you'll see all these woods here. Yeah, what's funny is people will park cars like on the side of the road, or like where we live, right on the side of like their house. Basically, they'll park like right on the side of the road in the grass, in the dirt, and then they'll have to have somebody with a truck pull them out because they think it's ground. Once you get closer to the road, like over here, like this would be fine right here. You could park right here. But if you go to park in the wrong place, if you don't know, yeah, your car will get stuck. We also have sugar sand. We have sugar sand, and that you also your tires can't turn in that either. So you got a couple things. In fact, in some places, I don't know if it was from here or if it was moved, but in some places we have clay. You'll see clay similar to Georgia clay. And I don't know if they moved that in from Georgia or if that was naturally here in Florida. But you will, not every day, but you will see orange clay, and just like Georgia. But I don't know if it came from here or if they moved it. That one I don't know. I know they move a lot of rocks, like when they're putting them in parks and stuff. Like there's a state park they put in down the road from me. I want to do a live where I show you guys that. Yeah, there's woods there too, behind this door. Okay, we'll end the live, and you guys have a wonderful day.